What's going on, guys? What is going on, wrestling fans? What is going on, viewers, fans, and subscribers? Sadly and unfortunately, the cause of death is now official. The autopsy is now out. The huge report just coming out. Again, it's been a week. It has now been a full week of the death, the passing of the legendary, the icon, the Hall of Famer, Hulk Hogan. I am still saddened. I am still depressed. I am still taken aback. I am still crashing out. I still am. It's almost like you don't want to believe it. You know, you really, really don't want to believe it. But I guess Hulk Hogan in his dying days was dealing with cancer. He was dealing with leukemia. He was dealing with heart issues. Hulk Hogan was dealing with a variety of different issues and ailments, and heart, cancer, leukemia. I guess Hulk Hogan in his final days was truly on his deathbed. What's going on, guys? Again, this is very depressing. This is very sad. This is very debilitating. It's PTSD. It is trauma for the wrestling community. If you're a wrestling fan, you know how traumatic, you know how horrible, you know how distasteful this is. And the report came out about a few hours ago. Can everybody hear me and see me in the chat room? We're going to be here for a while. We're just waiting for the algorithm to catch up and the notifications to go out there and my channel members to join. And remember, you can always send a super chat, a super sticker. You can send a super, yeah, guys, send your super stickers, your donations right now to Seanzviewent Entertainment. But yeah, Hulk Hogan's last couple of months on this earth, on this month, on this life, living this life, it was not comfortable. It was not good. Hulk Hogan was not in good health at all. He was failing. He was ailing. It was just a very sad state of affairs for the immortal Hulk Hogan, who we have come to love and enjoy and come to respect. And again, if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, there would be no WWE. Professional wrestling would not be as fundamental, as popular as it is. And the fact that Hulk Hogan died from cancer, leukemia, and a heart attack, a myocardial infraction, just so many things. Yeah, it's very horrible. Lost another brother. I miss Hulk Hogan. I met him in person in 2000. I mean, you got to understand, Hulk Hogan spanned the WWF, WWE, WCW, AWA, TNA. I mean, Hulk Hogan had been it all through. He had seen it all. Hulk Hogan had been all around the world. Hulk Hogan was synonymous with wrestling. When you put Hulk Hogan on the map, when you put Hulk Hogan in an arena, you know that it was going to be loud. You know it was going to be thunderous. You know it was going to be boisterous. You know it was going to be all those things. And to know that Hulk Hogan's last days, not only Hulk Hogan's last days, but his last couple of months was just marked with turbulent health issues. His health just kept getting worse and worse and worse, and he just never got out of the blocks. And rest in peace, yes, no, and I'm glad. Listen, the WWE did the right call. The WWE did the right thing by doing the Hulk Hogan tribute on Raw, on SmackDown, and NXT. And for anybody that had a problem with that, well, then just take it up with the WWE. Listen, everybody can have their opinions. Anybody can say what they want to say about Hulk Hogan, but at the end of the day, you cannot look at yourself in the mirror and say that, oh, well, Hulk Hogan, he had nothing to do with wrestling. He had nothing to do with the WWE. Oh, no, he had everything to do with it. He had everything to do with it. A very polarizing wrestler, a very controversial. Yes, we can use the word controversial for Hulk Hogan. If you want to use the word controversial, that's fine. We'll use the word controversial, okay? But he made an emphatic statement on this world. Hulk Hogan made an emphatic statement on this life. And to think that we lost Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne in the same damn week is just, you can't even, this is the toughest pill to swallow. This is without a doubt the hardest pill to swallow that I can remember, that I can recall. Bro, I'm upset with the men nowadays. Why do they all lack masculinity? Never saw a man like you in history of the men that ever lived. Okay. But no, guys, I am. It's this is gonna sting for a long, long, long time. And in other breaking news, because not only because we're about entertainment here, we bring up entertainment news, whether it be good, bad, happy, or sad, up and down. We bring it all up. I don't know if any of you guys are into Justin Timberlake, but he just announced that he has Lyme disease. So Justin Timberlake dealing with Lyme disease on top of Hulk Hogan dead, on top of Ozzy Osbourne passing away, on top of all these different things. It's just horrible, guys. It is a very horrible, sad state of affairs. Yes, it will hurt for a long, long time. Yes, this will be a scar that will never be recovered from, guys. You cannot bring back Hulk Hogan, and the fact that he had a heart attack and he was, guys, nobody knew that Hulk Hogan was dealing with cancer. Nobody knew that Hulk Hogan had leukemia. And not only that, but Hulk Hogan also dealt with a heart issue called AFib. So Hulk Hogan had, AFib. He had cancer. I mean, he had all these different things, man. And this is all coming to light now. You got to wonder, in Hulk Hogan's final months, why was it so covered up? Why didn't we know about it? Why didn't we hear about it? Why didn't we hear the reports of, oh, Hulk Hogan is failing and he's ailing and he's not doing good and he may not make it? Instead, his camp wanted to say, oh, he's doing good, he's doing fine, there's nothing to worry about, his heart is strong, he doesn't have cancer. I guess they didn't want the wrestling world to be worried. They didn't want us to be thinking. They didn't want us to be, oh, is Hulk Hogan dying? I mean, again, and it was so fast, it was so sudden, but really, it wasn't so sudden. From what we heard, listen, when we heard last week on this day, when we heard last week on this day, oh, Hulk Hogan has died, Hulk Hogan has passed away, we did not think that Hulk Hogan was feeling as bad as he was, but Hulk Hogan and his camp, Hulk Hogan's family knew that he wasn't doing good, that he probably wasn't going to get out of the woods, okay? And I'm just going off of what I read, what I see, and what I'm hearing online, and it's almost like they tried to cover it up. They wanted to cover up Hulk Hogan's failing, ailing self, and to me, that's very sad. That's very bad. That's not the way they should have conducted business, because Hulk Hogan, listen, last week, I forgot what I was doing last week, but I was doing something. I was on the road. No, I was on the road going to pick up my prescription, and then all of a sudden I look on the websites, the dirt sheets, once I pull over, because I don't have my cell phone on while I'm driving. I pull over, and it says Hulk Hogan has died. My phone started blowing up. Hulk Hogan dead? We just heard from Jimmy Hart. We just heard from Hulk Hogan's wife before he died, saying that, oh, his heart's strong. We're going to get out of this. We're going to battle this. And then all of a sudden, Hulk Hogan's dead just like that, just that easy. Like, come on, man. I wish we would have had a warning. I wish we would have had a caution. I wish that we would have had a heads up that Hulk Hogan was about to die or pass away, or that Hulk Hogan was indeed on his deathbed. I mean, yes, several months ago, from different sources like Bubba the Love Sponge, there was rumors, but we didn't want to believe it. We thought it was a lie. We thought it was misconstrued. We thought it was just rumor. We thought it was just hearsay. And then all of a sudden, we just get the news this day last week. It was on this day last week that Hulk Hogan dies. I mean, it is a very sick thing. You come across as very entitled. Really, Bob, I come across as entitled. I'm here talking about the life and the times of Hulk Hogan, and you're coming on here telling me that I come across as if I'm entitled? Well, you know what, Bob? You're blocked. You're blocked, Bob, because I am not entitled. I'm here talking about the death, the times, the moments, the memories, the lineage of Hulk Hogan. So, Bob, you know what you're going to get, Bob? You've been Bob blocked, because I am not entitled. I am very lucky. I am very fortunate to be in this spot, to be in this position. I'm building my channel. I'm rebuilding it every day. I'm coming across as me, Seanzviewent Entertainment. You want to say that I'm entitled? Are you kidding me? I'm not entitled. Listen, I bleed the same blood as everybody in this chat room. I have the same skin as everyone else, whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're from Ireland, whether you're from Canada, whether you're, I don't care where you're from or what you do, as long as you haven't killed anybody, as long as you haven't hurt anybody, as long as you haven't assaulted any kids, I'll welcome you here. You know what I'm saying? But guys, what do you think? Are you shocked that Hulk Hogan died by cancer and an AFib and a heart problem? Did you think that Hulk Hogan was going to die like that? Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. Guys, and you know what? Hulk Hogan, I guess he also kind of didn't make it good for himself, because Hulk Hogan, once he had that neck surgery, because Hulk Hogan had massive, massive neck surgery, and he was told to lay low, lay down, and rest for 4 to 6 weeks. But Hulk Hogan was out promoting his beer. He was out promoting his new restaurant. He was out promoting his wrestling promotion. Hulk Hogan was nonstop. After Hulk Hogan had that massive neck surgery, several months ago, he was told again to lay low, just stay to your bed, don't do much. But Hulk Hogan overworked himself. Hulk Hogan went over and above the guys. This is tough. I can't even get my words right, because I still cannot put together Hulk Hogan and death, Hulk Hogan passing away, Hulk Hogan no longer with us. Yeah, but I don't think Hulk Hogan, I mean, I know the roids had something to do with it, but Hulk Hogan having that neck surgery and him not resting, I'm just trying to process all this. I'm trying to just kind of put this through my brain. It's been a week, and it's not getting any easier. It's not getting If anything, it's harder to know that Hulk Hogan probably would still be alive right now. And again, it's not just the steroids that he took. It's not just the roids. It was all the surgeries. I mean, Hulk Hogan had multiple back surgeries, multiple knee surgeries. Hulk Hogan reportedly, according to rumors and speculation, had over 30 surgeries altogether throughout his lifetime. Over 30 surgeries between his back, his legs, his neck, and this last surgery really did it for Hulk Hogan. This really did it. Yo, imagine Snoop Dogg died. Oh, I hope not. Don't even say that. Let's not joke about deaths. We've had enough deaths in the last week between Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan dying. We've had enough death. You know, Scott Hall. Listen, we only now have one member left of the NWO. We only have one member left of the NWO. And with the Hulk stick, guys, I want to welcome, again, what I want to do right now is I want to respect and I want to welcome the 92 people that are in here. If you're a WWE fan, if you're a Hulk Hogan fan, if you're an old school fan or a new school fan, please subscribe, click the bell, and turn on all notifications because this is the place to go. This is the place that we do it. We bring up all news and rumors and headlines, speculation and gossip. We bring it up all here. And the autopsy, yes, the autopsy has been revealed. The autopsy for the Hulk Hogan, yes, guys, look up the report. He had cancer and he died from a heart condition. He had leukemia. Look it up on Google it, Yahoo it, guys. Hulk Hogan not only died from heart issues, but he also had leukemia in his final months. I just read the autopsy this morning. Hulk Hogan's cause of death just came out this morning. You can say Hulk Hogan didn't have cancer. I read the autopsy this morning, brother. Listen, Patrick Hutman, I read the autopsy this morning. You can keep saying Hulk Hogan didn't have cancer. I read the report all over the websites, the dirt sheets, the newsletter. It's all over online. Anybody with half a brain can look it up. Hulk Hogan in his final days was dealing with cancer and he was dealing with a heart issue and AFib. So, yes. I do not believe that Hulk Hogan was a cancer to this earth. But you're entitled to your opinion. Like, listen, unless you're going to send me death threats or anything, I won't block you. You can have a difference in opinion, but you also got to have some sort of respect. You got to have some sort of a shred of respect. Yes, it was cardiac arrest, but Hulk Hogan was also dealing with other issues. He was dealing with cancer as well. I read it this morning, brother. Go look it up. Go Google Hulk Hogan autopsy. Go look up Hulk Hogan's real cause of death. I just read it an hour ago. Guys. Yes, leukemia. Yep. Patrick, if you keep saying that, I'm just going to block you, bro. I'm telling you right now, the report said he was dealing with cancer, ongoing cancer, okay? Look it up, man. Yes, he had a heart issue, but he also was dealing with cancer at the same time. You know what? Screw it. I'm not going to block you. I don't even care anymore. I really don't. The only thing I care about are my viewers, my fans, my subscribers. That's what I care about. That's what I'm here for. I'm not going to, yeah, as long as you don't send me death threats or anything, you're right, I'm not going to block you. The hell with it. I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to get rid of you. You know what? I'm just going to keep you here. As long as you stay within respect. And again, guys, when you think about Hulk Hogan, the one thing that comes to mind is immortal, Hall of Famer, legend, icon, the biggest star in professional wrestling. He overdosed on Viagra. No, I don't know about that one. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Rest in peace. Again, no, I care about all the viewers. I care about all the subscribers. I care about each and every one of you in this chat room. Without you, there is no Sean's View. Without you, there is no Sean's View Entertainment. I can assure you of that, and I can tell you that. Remember, guys, if you want to help out the show, because, guys, this show doesn't happen without you. Your super chats, your super stickers, become a channel member today. It's so crucial. It's so important to become a channel member today. Like, comment, and interact. Don't be silenced. Don't be muted. Now's the time to act. Hulk Hogan was the GOAT, the greatest of all time. There would be no Austin. There would be no Rock. There would be nothing without Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan made it all possible, not impossible. Hulk Hogan made it possible. Viewers, fans, and subscribers, I can assure you of that right now. Yep, Hulk Hogan made wrestling what it is today. Again, there would be no Austin. There would be no Rock. There would be no John Cena. There damn sure would be no AEW. There would be no TNA. None of that. Justin Timberlake reveals that he has been diagnosed with Lyme disease. Again, the news just keep getting worse and worse and worse. Mr. T. Yeah, Mr. T was along with that. Again, guys, I think we've had enough deaths for 2025. I don't think we want to hear or see about any more deaths in 2025. Hogan was a hero to millions of all over the world. Yo, did you guys hear that Iron Maiden lost her main singer? He died. Iron Maiden lost their main singer. I know Ozzy's no longer with us, and I know Hulk Hogan's no longer with us, and it was a shock. Well, I think Hulk Hogan's death was more of a shock to us because we knew Ozzy had been sick. We knew Ozzy wasn't right. We knew Ozzy was dealing with a lot of ailments, but little did we know that Hulk Hogan has been on his deathbed for the last several weeks, and that Hulk Hogan was even having hospice, according to rumor and speculation, that Hulk Hogan was having hospice come into his house. Yes, hospice was coming into the house of the immortal Hulk Hogan, and Hulk Hogan was reportedly also on breathing tubes. So it was just, guys, remember, it's so important to like the video, guys. It's free to do. Please make sure to like the video. Press the like when you come into the room, or if you haven't already, make sure to click that like button, guys. It's very supportive of the show. We got to help Seanzview rebuild and reclaim my position on YouTube. You know all the time, the passion. You know all the blood, sweat, and tears I put into this channel day in and day out, multiple times a day for the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. And we got, and when you think about it, no more Hulk Hogan, no more Roddy Piper, no more Bray Wyatt, no more Eddie Guerrero, no more Owen Hart, no more Rick Rude, no more Mr. Perfect, no more Bobby the Brain Heenan, no more Bam Bam Bigelow. I swear we got more wrestlers dead than alive. Thankfully, we still got Ric Flair. Thankfully, still got Bret Hart. Thankfully, we still have Jake the Snake Roberts. Thankfully, we still have Stone Cold, The Rock. Thank God we still have larger-than-life icons. But to lose Hulk Hogan, man, wow, that just puts a whole new spin on things. That puts a whole new spin on things. Let me assure you of that right now. I am just shocked, guys. Viewers, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go live a lot more often. Remember, if you want me to go live more often, just comment, like the video, subscribe, and especially if you're a WWE fan. If you're a WWE fan now, then, or forever, or if you're just getting back into the WWE, you're going to want to subscribe to this channel because I upload every day around the clock, and I never stop for each and every one of you. This show is about you. We put you in the driver's seat. You are the performance. You are the enhancements. You are the heartbeat. You are the lifeblood of Seanzviewent Entertainment, and I want to thank and recognize each and every one of you in the chat room. I want to realize you, and I want to see you, and I want to hear you. I want your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. We need your emotions. We need your vibes in the chat room right now. Ric Flair may never die. Yeah, I know. Again, Ric Flair outlived Hulk Hogan, guys. Ric Flair outlived Hulk Hogan, and you're like, well, Hulk Hogan was the biggest death in wrestling, and it was. Hulk Hogan, when you look at all the deaths, when you look at all the wrestlers that have passed away, whether it was AEW, WWE, WCW, TNA, when you look at every wrestling promotion, Hulk Hogan is the single biggest death in the world of professional wrestling. The next big death, I'd have to say, and The Undertaker is still with us. God. Okay. Yes, Hulk Hogan was, a motivational speaker. Hulk Hogan was in. Hulk Hogan was prime, man. Hulk Hogan was the main event. He was main event before Jey Uso was ever main event. Yes, thank God we still got, guys, again, we still got to be thankful that we still have Ric Flair, Bret Hart, The Undertaker, Stone Cold, The Rock, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Sergeant Slaughter, The Undertaker. We still do have a lot of wrestlers that are with us in this current day, thank God, luckily and thankfully. Yes, we got to be very thankful. We got to thank our lucky stars. But, man, losing Hulk Hogan, man, like I said, and the Ultimate Warrior was another big one. The Ultimate Warrior dying after being inducted into the Hall of Fame, and then Hulk Hogan, and then the Ultimate Warrior dying a couple of nights later. That's still crazy to me. That Ultimate Warrior comes back to the WWE, mends the fences with so many wrestlers and Vince McMahon and Triple H, and comes back. I think it was too much for Ultimate Warrior. I think that was all too much stress. It was too much heart. It was too much strain for the Ultimate Warrior, and his heart couldn't take it. And then, of course, people are going to say, well, the steroids didn't help. Yeah, the steroids never help. But I think he was clean for a few years, and then, then tragedy struck, just like Hulk Hogan. Tragedy struck viewers, fans, and subscribers. But yeah, the cause of death has been revealed. Hulk Hogan was dealing with cancer, leukemia. He was dealing with heart issues and AFib. So Hulk Hogan was the box office attraction. Whether it was in the ring or outside the ring, whether it was WWE or Hollywood, Hulk Hogan excelled at. Hulk Hogan overcame. Hulk Hogan adjusted. Hulk Hogan was the man, ladies and gentlemen. He was without a doubt the man in the industry, the man that sold the tickets, the man that put merchandise, the man that made it cool to come down to the ring with entrance music. Hulk Hogan was one of the first wrestlers to come down with entrance music, theme music. I am a real American. And again, I want to shout out the viewers, the subscribers. Remember, it's so important. If you want me to stay on YouTube, to become a channel member or send a super chat or send a super sticker live on the show, guys. Please help out the show. We need your help. We need your support. It's been tough. It's been a rough for this channel, but I'm still trying to deliver the goods for each and every one of you. I love my viewers, I love my fans, and I love my subscribers. Okay, I do. I really come to the bat. I've been doing this for over a decade. I have been doing this for over 10 years, guys. And there's been a lot of ups, and there's damn sure been a lot of downs, but I am still here, and I am still fair for the flair. Again, I do want to respect and I want to give the gratitude to all of you in here, and I hope all of you have immortality. We will always have immortality. Listen, Hulk Hogan will always be immortal, even in death. You want to know why Hulk Hogan will always be immortal, even in death? I'll tell you why. Because Hulk Hogan is the red, white, and blue. Hulk Hogan is true. Hulk Hogan is real. And Hulk Hogan will live on in the hearts and the memories of us forever. As long as we have a beating heart, as long as we're alive, as long as we're here to talk about it, Hulk Hogan will be alive. Hulkamania will indeed live forever, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I do want to welcome and I want to thank and I want to give a shout out to all these 65 people that are in here. I am even fortunate enough to have that many people in here. Sometimes we have 60, sometimes 70, sometimes 80, sometimes 90. The viewership is all over the place, guys. Hulk Hogan, brother. And you know, so many different people have said so many different things about Hulk Hogan over the last week. The sentiments, the value, the intrigue, the respect, the aura. Everything that Hulk Hogan stood for, the significance, the dynamics of Hulk Hogan. Everything that went into Hulkamania, viewers, everything that Hulk Hogan stood for, everything that Hulk Hogan was about, everything that Hulk Hogan brought to the table, viewers, everything that he brought to the table. I just wish that Hulk Hogan's camp and family would have been a lot more open about his health decline and his health difficulties, because, again, it was just a shock to everybody about how Hulk Hogan died and how Hulk Hogan passed away. I didn't say Hulk Hogan died from cancer. He had cancer as he died. He had leukemia. He had heart issues. He had heart trouble. He had AFib. This was all in the report. This was all in the autopsy about Hulk Hogan that just came out this morning, okay? So everyone that keeps saying he didn't have cancer, he didn't have leukemia, I saw the report. I read it. I heard it. I seen it. I saw it with my own two eyes. Hulk Hogan was dealing with a variety of different health ailments. A lot of bad issues, okay? So... are you guys looking forward to SummerSlam? Are you guys looking forward to SummerSlam? What match are you excited for? What match do you think will steal the show? Are you impressed with the two-night SummerSlam? Do you think SummerSlam should be 2 nights? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, your emotions on the immortal Hulk Hogan. Yes, we would all love to see Ambrose return. We would all love to see the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose, return. Make no mistake about it. What's going on, Mike, Anthony, John... Manny, what's going on in the chat room, guys? This show, I do it for you guys. I do it for you, whether it's 5 people, 70 people, 90 people. I come to the front lines for all of you. Unmistakably undeniable. Who do you think should walk out of SummerSlam the WWE champion? Do you think John Cena should turn into a babyface? Should Cody Rhodes turn heel? How would you book SummerSlam? Who would you have win the matches? What did you think about WWE Unreal on Netflix? What did you think about that new show, that new documentary, Behind the Scenes, WWE Unreal? Your thoughts, your comments, your emotions on that very show. Should Cody Rhodes carry the WWE title again, or should John Cena retain the title at SummerSlam? What's up there, Stephen Green? We got Manny in the chat room, Manny Rodriguez. We got John. We got not JPEG in the chat room. We got Pee-wee in the chat room. We got Walter in the chat room. And again, I want to thank and respect those that have chose to spend this day with the brash and the brazen. Yeah, no, I didn't say it was just cancer. I said it was a variety of things that got Hulk Hogan. Probably steroid use over the years. His heart, AFib, cancer, you know, and the fact that Hulk Hogan went in for that neck surgery. None of it helped. Those 4 things all contributed to the death of Hulk Hogan. Again, it was in the autopsy this morning. It was revealed this morning. All this came to light this morning about the immortal Hulk Hogan, okay? I'm pretty, I'll be honest, I was really amped and excited for SummerSlam, but when Hulk Hogan died and then Ozzy Osbourne dying, my excitement kind of went down a little bit, I'll be honest. It's a tearjerker, it's a heartbreaker, it's depressing, it's stressful. I'm still excited, but I'm not nearly as excited as I was had Hulk Hogan still been here, because Hulk Hogan and Ozzy should still be with us right now today, but man, I'll tell you what, it's hard to get out of this. It's hard to shake this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's bad enough Ozzy died, and then Hulk Hogan dying right after that. Come on, man. It's almost like it's something you couldn't even make it up if you wanted to. You couldn't even make that up if you wanted to, guys. So I am still excited. I am going to watch SummerSlam. I am going to tune in. I am going to watch the 2-night SummerSlam. I'm going to give a review. I'm going to come on here and share it with my subscribers, my channel members. And remember, guys, it's so crucial to become a channel member today to help save and secure my future on this website. Again, guys, I need the support and the backing of all of you. I certainly can't do it alone. This is not a one-man army. We are all in this together. We are all driving the vehicle, guys. We are all in this together. And I want to say thank you to the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep this live stream going. We're going to bring up any more news and rumors and headlines, gossip. Remember to like the video, guys. It is so crucial. It is so important to this channel's success to like the video. Can we get to 50 likes at least? What matches do you think are going to steal the show at SummerSlam? What matches are you most looking forward to at SummerSlam? What match will be good? What match will save the show? What match will be a dud? Will this go down as one of the most iconic SummerSlams of all time? Should the WWE mention Hulk Hogan at SummerSlam when it comes on this weekend? You got to remember, Hulk Hogan is undefeated in SummerSlam history. I want to make that known right now. Hulk Hogan is undefeated in SummerSlam history. That is a fact. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, your emotions on all of that. Yes, Hulk Hogan really solidified himself in SummerSlam history. I witnessed Hulk Hogan wrestle Randy Orton in Boston at the TD Garden in 2006 when Hulkamania ran wild all over the RKO Randy Orton, the legend killer at that time. Hell, there may not even be a SummerSlam without Hulk Hogan. There may not even be a SummerSlam, viewers. What's up, Sky Hunter? We got not JPEG. We got Walter Johnson. We got Sky Hunter in the room. We got Mike in the room. We got Steven in the room. We got a lot of my viewers, subscribers, and fans in the room. Remember, hearing me and seeing me, if you're legitimate and if you're real and not a bot, if you're not a traitor, a troll, remember to press 84 in the chat room so that way I don't block you. Because I only real, legitimate, credible people here. I only want the authentic people on my YouTube. Again, I don't want no bots, no trolls, no haters, no naysayers, although we know the bots and the trolls are going to come in. We know the traitors are going to come in. We know the haters are going to come in. But as long as I know you're legitimate and you're real, I'll keep you here. I'll keep you here as long as I know you're legitimate and you're real. So make sure to press 84 in the chat room to show that you are authentic. Because, again, you know what? As much as we don't want the haters and the trolls and the bots, we know they're going to come in. We know they're going to make their way, but they're going to be controlled very quickly and very fast. They will be dealt with, as they're always dealt with. Because, you know, the haters and the trolls have been saying for years, they're going to shut me up, they're going to take me down, they're going to drill me, they're going to kill me, they're going to thrill me. But they haven't done a damn thing. All they've been doing is keyboard warriors. That's the only thing they can do is be keyboard warriors behind their laptop, their desktop, their PC, their tablet, their TV, their phones. That's all they can be. Their Samsungs. That's all they can be. Their flip phones. Can you guys see me all right? Can you guys see me clearly? Can you guys see me and hear me all right? Someone's saying that my picture is not right. Can you guys hear me and see me all right? Is it coming in okay? Is it coming in fine? How is it now, viewers? How is it now? Is it still coming in all right? No, no, yes. It's blurry. It's a blurry picture, huh? How about now, guys? Is it still blurry? Much better now. Okay. All right, it's a lot better now. All right, guys, a lot better. All right, that's what I want to hear. A lot better. Good now. All right, it's good. All right, that's great. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe I just had to clear my screen. Maybe I just had to wipe the screen a little bit. Little better. Again, viewers, I want to share and I want to spend as much time with all of you. I want to spend and share as much time with all my viewers, my fans, my subscribers. I want to satisfy your taste buds as it concerns all things wrestling, all things WWE. We even spice in some TNA and AEW. We even bring that up as well. Love the hat, bro. No, thank you very much. Oh, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Greatness on a different level. Greatness on a different mode is Roman Reigns. Crispy. Morty James says crispy. Again, I want to welcome the 99 in this room. Again, we're here to chat wrestling. We're here to talk about the times, the turbulent times, the good times, and maybe even some of the bad times of the immortal Hulk Hogan. Guys, can you believe this? Can you guys still hear me all right in the chat room? Yes or no? Press 99 if you can hear me loud and clear and you can see me too. Can you guys hear and see me loud and clear in the room? Can you guys hear and see me in the room? Viewers, fans, and subscribers. Acknowledge the brash. Can you hear me and see me all right? Can you imagine that Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon almost died on the same day because Vince McMahon had that massive car crash a couple days ago? Can you believe that Vince McMahon and Hulk Hogan could have died on the same day? Now, if that wouldn't have been something, I don't know what would have been. Because when Vince McMahon had that horrible car crash a couple days ago, he almost died. It's being reported that Vince McMahon is lucky to be alive. Vince McMahon is lucky to be living right now. I just can't get over that. Vince and Hulk Hogan would both be dead right now. That's crazy. No, it is. Vince McMahon was in a very devastating car crash the other day, but luckily he made it out, but he almost died. And then Hulk Hogan did die. So, you know, there's a lot of rumor and speculation that Vince McMahon could go to jail due to reckless driving. Vince McMahon was cited. You got to understand this. Vince McMahon was cited for going 90 to 100 miles an hour. 90 to 100 miles an hour. Vince McMahon was cited. Absolutely unbelievable. Will McMahon go to jail over being cited in a horrible car crash? And you know there's going to be a massive lawsuit out of that. Vince McMahon is already losing millions of dollars off his other lawsuits, right? Vince McMahon is already losing a ton of money off of all the other lawsuits that he's going through right now. Vince McMahon is dealing with a lot of lawsuits, a lot of stress, a lot of heartache, and now he's going to have to deal with yet something else now. Vince McMahon is going to have to deal with something else now. This is sad. This is tragic, but maybe Vince McMahon truly brought it on himself. Yes, rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace to the red and yellow. I know. Still can't get over it. Isn't this the second or third time that he has crashed in recent years? Well, listen, I know that Vince McMahon has a history of going fast. For some reason, Vince McMahon, I've heard all the stories. I've read all the stories about Vince McMahon always going fast in his car. I don't know why Vince McMahon always has to go 80, 90, 100 miles an hour. I don't know why he has to do that. I'm surprised Vince McMahon hasn't been in more accidents than this. Vince McMahon even one time got stopped by a cop and he flew away. He actually raced the cop. He actually flew away from the cop. He actually got away from the cop, did Vince McMahon. Can you believe it? I'm glitching. All right, let's see if we can fix this here again. All right, how is it now, guys? Is it better again? Are we back again? Are we back? It's blurry again? Oh, man. How about now? Is it better now? Yes, rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. Yeah, it's better. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I have terrible internet, guys. Remember, donate, send a super chat, send a super sticker, become a channel member today. It's so crucial and important to this channel's future. All right, it's good. Okay, great. As long as we're good, and I don't want to be misunderstood, I want to thank and I want to respect the 88 people that are here right now. Again, I want to thank and respect the 88 people that are in here at this stage, at this hour. Remember, I am your wrestling fan 24/7. I try to deliver you the goods, the most up-to-date, the most pivotal, the most volatile, whether it be death, whether it be alive, whether it be rumor, gossip, speculation, whether it be backstage. I aim to bring you the presence of the brash and the brazen. My favorite wrestler of all time, it's either going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin or Razor Ramon, because Razor Ramon's the reason why I really, really started to like wrestling. Razor Ramon, but, you know, before that, it was Hulk Hogan or Ultimate Warrior. Even the Legion of Doom, I was massive into the LOD, the Legion of Doom. Dean Ambrose returns to the WWE. I hope so. Never say never. Listen, nobody ever thought that CM Punk would return to the WWE, but he did. CM Punk did return to WWE. I called it and I said it for years. I reported on the return of CM Punk for years. Many people didn't want to believe me, but it came true. It happened. I told you I have my sources. I told you I'm not right all the time, but I do indeed have my inside sources. I have my insiders that I talk to. Who is on top of the leaderboard? I have not heard and you mentioned people lately. Well, if you want to make the leaderboard, all you got to do is donate $15 or more and you will make the LED board. If you want your name on the bright lights of the LED board, all you got to do is donate $15 or more right now. Right now, we have the massive $100 donation from several days ago. But again, if you want to send a super chat or a super sticker, you can do so right now. But most importantly, become a channel member. That is the most important thing you can do, is become a channel member today to help save and secure my future on YouTube.com. Because without you, there is no Sean's View. We brew it up. We stew it up. If Dean Ambrose returns, I hope they reunite him with the OTC. My favorite is Cody Rhodes and Randy Owens. Did you mean Kevin Owens? Yeah, that's another one we miss. We miss Kevin Owens. He's out injured. He's hurt. He's not 100%. Again, I want to welcome and thank the 75 people that are in here at this stage and at this time. Luckily for you guys, I have an audience. I have people to talk to. I have people to interact with. Times are tough. Not all can donate. No, I get it. Not everybody can, and that's fine. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. As long as you like the video, comment, subscribe, click the bell, turn on all notifications. That's all that matters to the brash and the brazen. I am just glad, guys, I'll tell you what right now, speaking about Hulk Hogan dying, his death, him passing away, and now his family are battling over the drama about if Hulk Hogan should wear red and yellow or black and white or all black in the casket. Can you imagine the family are feuding and having drama about what Hulk Hogan should look like in the casket? There's been no date yet about the funeral of Hulk Hogan. We have yet to hear any date or any specifics on the funeral of Hulk Hogan. Is it going to be aired live like Ozzy Osbourne's funeral was aired live? Millions of people got to see it online, in person. You got to wonder, what will Hulk Hogan's funeral look like, and when? When will be the funeral of Hulk Hogan? When will be the burial? Or does Hulk Hogan want to be, does he want to be sadly, maybe he wants to be burned? I don't know. What is it going to look like? What is it going to be for the immortal Hulk Hogan? Will Hulk Hogan be buried? Although Hulk Hogan never wanted to be buried in wrestling, he buried a lot of other wrestlers, some people would say. Some people would say Hulk Hogan buried a lot of wrestlers. But I don't think Hulk Hogan would want to be buried. But then again, maybe that's what his calling is. Maybe that's what Hulk Hogan wanted at the end of the day. Maybe that's what he truly wanted. If you like WWE, you're going to want to subscribe, click the bell, turn on all notifications, become a channel member today, guys. We are nonstop on this channel. We provide the most up-to-date, the most upbeat, the most enthusiastic, the most WWE rumors and news and speculation and gossip you're going to hear right here. Nobody gives you the kind of life. Nobody gives you the kind of power. Nobody gives you the kind of delivery like me, like Sean to you. For over a decade, for over 10 years, I have been giving every single thing I have to all of you in the chat room. Whether you're newer, whether you're older, whether you've been here since the beginning, or whether you're just discovering me right now, I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my bottomless heart. Just like bottomless French fries they have at that restaurant. What's it called? Red Robin. Yum. Red Robin. Yum. Again, viewers, I try to provide you with the most coverage. I try to provide you with the most updates. I try to provide you with the most video content, whether it be live or a regular video like this. I thank you. Literally. Guys, I pour my heart out to you guys day in and day out, whether it's 10 views, 50 views, or 1,000 views, whether it be 3,000 views. You guys make this possible. You guys make this probable. You guys make this honorable. And for that, I respect all of you in the chat room, literally. And now the WWE, I do agree. The WWE does need to look for the next face of World Wrestling Entertainment. The WWE does indeed need to look for their next face of the industry, of the company. Man, I'll be honest, I used to be the GOAT of wrestling on YouTube, but now I'm rebuilding my channel. I'm rebuilding my brand. I'm trying to get back up to where I used to be, man. I'm trying. I'm doing everything I can, but I respect and thank you for saying that I'm the GOAT of wrestling talk here on YouTube.com. And again, for that, I respect each and every one of you in this room right now. I respect all of you. None of this happens without all of you. Literally, figuratively, evidently. Theory needs to be the next guy. Yeah, and right now, Austin Theory's out with an injury. We don't know how long Austin Theory will be gone for, but Austin Theory is out with an injury. He could be gone for the rest of the year. Again, guys, if you're a WWE fan, you're going to want to subscribe, click the bell, like, comment. We have more news coming down. Actually, I am working on yet another... Wait a minute. Tragic loss. What's going on now? Oh, no, don't tell me we got another tragic loss. Wait a minute. I'm receiving notifications right now about another tragic loss. Oh, no. Oh, please tell me this is clickbait. Please tell me that this is fake. Again, we've had enough death. We've had enough blackness. We've had enough darkness. Listen, I am sick and tired of these dark clouds hanging over us for the last week. For the last week, we have had enough of these damn dark clouds hanging over us ominously. Ominously, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena is gone. No, John Cena is not dead. John Cena is not gone. He is gone. Apple pie or chicken wings? Right now, I'd probably go for some apple pie, to be quite honest with you. Probably go for some nice Americana, some classic, some vintage apple pie. I want to thank you for your loyalty. I want to thank you for your views, your comments, your opinions. Truly, ladies and gentlemen, truly. Let's see if there's any more news, rumors, and headlines out there. As we're trying to process this, as we are trying to take this in, he is gone. Cena is gone. No, Cena is not gone. Cena is not gone. John Cena will very well be at SummerSlam this weekend. SummerSlam and John Cena go together. The legacy, the fortitude, the gratitude, the morals, the values of the great John Cena. And then you got the late, great Hulk Hogan. Mr. America himself. You know, remember when Hulk Hogan played Mr. America? That whole entire angle, that storyline was very funny. It was very entertaining. It was very engaging. Shocking Katy Perry images break the internet, according to TMZ. Shocking Katy Perry images break the internet. It can't be any more shocking than Hulk Hogan and Ozzy dying, let me tell you that. It can't get much more shocking than that and prevailing. It can't get much more relevant than that. Remember, guys, keep the chat room going. Keep the comments coming. If you're real and authentic, please press 81 so I don't block you. Again, I only want real, authentic people in the chat room. So remember right now to please press 81 in the chat room to show that you're real, authentic, and original. Are we still here? Are we still live? Hello, hello. Live. Are we live? Are we still here? Can everybody see me? Can anybody hear me? Please press 75 in the chat room if you are real. Again, that is if you are real. Oh, I think we might have, I don't know if we've lost connection here, viewers. Says I'm live. I don't know what's going on here, guys. All right, are we still here, guys? Can you still hear me and see me? All right, I don't know what happened here. Can everybody hear me and see me in the chat room? I don't know what. We just lost connection here. All right. We have regained connection, guys. We got connection back here. I don't know. We just had a little issue there. I don't know what just happened, but we are back. We are live, and anything can happen when you're live, guys. Remember, anything and everything can happen when we're live. Who is like a lady? What are you saying? Who is like a lady? Really? I'm a lady? You're telling me that I'm a lady? Are you kidding me? Are you being honest with me right now? You're calling me a lady? All I know is the death has to stop. The passing aways from these legends and these iconic athletes, these musicians, these singers, it needs to stop. It needs to stop right now. I am nothing like a lady. I don't look like a lady. I don't act like a lady. A lady doesn't have a beard like this, a full beard. Again, shout out to the 74. Remember to like the video. If you're real and authentic, remember to like the video. I want you to press the thumbs up on that video right now, guys. People will always die, dude. And I get it. People die all the time. I get it. But it doesn't mean we can't honor them. It doesn't mean we can't respect them. It doesn't mean we can't talk about them. It doesn't mean we can't bring them up. That's what we do. We bring up it all on Seanzview, whether it be alive or death, whether it be rumor, gossip, speculation, hearsay. We bring it all up on the brash and the brazen. Why? Because without you, there is no Seanzview. We also lost Sabu this year. We also lost Sabu. Yes, yes, indeed we did. Over the last few years, we've lost too many wrestlers to name. You can count it on one hand. You can count it on more than one hand. The wrestlers, the icons, all the ones we've lost in the industry, man. Whether it's sports, whether it was music, whether it was Hollywood, we have lost some of the greats. We have lost some of the greats. We have lost the all-time great. But we may have lost the greatest of all time, the immortal Hulk Hogan, the incredible Hulk Hogan. Again, I am just happy. I am just proud that before Hogan died, he got to make it into the Hall of Fame not once, but twice. Once as himself, as the red and yellow Hulk Hogan, and then again as the NWO. So I just feel somewhat gratified, certified. I feel that, yeah, the official cause of death, guys. The official cause of death. Heart attack, cancer, AFib. Like I said, thank God Hulk Hogan got to make the Hall of Fame when it was all said and done. Thank God Hulk Hogan got his name recognized and realized. And then Hulk Hogan's tribute all over Madison Square Garden, all over WWE MSG, all over New York City. And now Hulk Hogan is up with the legends like Andre the Giant, Roddy Piper, the Ultimate Warrior, the Big Boss Man, the Legion of Doom. Wow. You know, it's somewhat justified that Hulk Hogan at least made it into the Hall of Fame. He had a speech. He said what he had to say. But I just feel as if Hulk Hogan didn't have that neck surgery, I feel like once Hulk Hogan had that big neck surgery a couple of months ago, that's what really led to the downfall of Hulk Hogan. That neck surgery really did him in, and then Hulk Hogan didn't want to follow up and, you know, lay low and rest and go in his bed. And, you know, Hulk Hogan made some poor choices in the last couple of months. Had he laid low, had he had a lot of rest, maybe Hulk Hogan would still be alive right now today, but who's to say? Who's to say that the leukemia would have taken him? Who's to say that the heart AFib may have taken him? You know, Hulk Hogan was battling a lot of health issues the last couple of months. Again, Hulk Hogan was definitely dealing with a lot of health ailments and a lot of health issues. So you just never know, guys. You just never, ever know about Hulk Hogan. I'll tell you what right now, if you're a big owner or if you're a big collector of action figures, don't get rid of your Hulk Hogan action figures, bro. Do not get rid of your Hulk Hogan action figures. Luckily, I still have about 2 or 3 Hulk Hogan action figures left that are still in the box. They're still in the package. They have yet to come out, and I don't think they'll ever come out now. If you ever see a Hulk Hogan in store, you're going to want to buy it today, guys. You're going to want to buy it because they're selling like hotcakes. They are selling like hotcakes. They are selling out. Just like Hulk Hogan's All-American beer, they are all selling out at a fast pace, at a high pace. Yeah, I mean, listen, Ozzy dying, it's still sad, but Hulk Hogan is going to be the saddest. It's going to be the most roughest. It's going to be the toughest. I mean, it's hard to deal with. It's hard to take it in. It's hard to imagine. Have to now imagine a WWE without a Hulk Hogan icon, without the Hall of Famer, without the all-timer. Hulk Hogan was the all-timer. Hulk Hogan lived his life, at least we can say, through Hulk Hogan's 71 years in this life, on this world, he got to see places that we'll probably never see. He got to go around the world. He got to go around the country. He got to travel. He got to see things we'll probably never see in our lifetime, guys. But now, yes, the WWE does need to look towards the future. The WWE needs to look forward to the now. The WWE needs to look forward to the next generation, the next main eventers, the next headliners, the next Austin, the next Rock. Do we have a next Hogan? Do we have a next Cena on the roster? Do we have a next Randy Orton on the roster? Who is going to be the next this? Who is going to be the next that? We know Braun Breaker's up there. We know that Braun Breaker is up there for an elite, next level main event superstar. We know this. But who else? Maybe Austin Theory once he returns. Once Austin Theory comes back, you never know. You never know. Yeah, neck surgery did not help Hulk Hogan in his death. Neck surgery, and this was massive neck surgery. This wasn't just any old neck surgery. This was massive neck surgery that definitely did not help out the death, the passing of Hulk Hogan. A lot of these different things contributed to it. I do want to thank and I want to welcome and I want to value the viewers, the fans. I want to respect for all of you that are in here listening and hearing me and taking all this in. Remember to send your super chat, send a super sticker, or become a channel member today. It's so crucial, so important to become a channel member today, viewers. Is there any more news and rumors out there, guys? Because obviously I'm doing this live video with all of you, and it's kind of hard to look up the news while I'm on the phone here. But is there any more news, rumors, and headlines out there, guys? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you respond? Can you react? That is a fact. Man, I'm sad, man. I'm sad. I'm rocked. I got more gray hairs coming in ever since Hulk Hogan died. Ever since Hulk Hogan died, I've been getting a lot more gray hairs, guys. Yep. What you gonna do when the gray hairs run wild on you, brother? I'm only 36, but I feel like I'm 46 these days. I'm 36, but I feel like I'm 46. With all these deaths, with all this passing, with all this dread, with all this cred, with all this over us, guys, this ominous cloud. Oh, I'm a fan. Obviously, I'm a huge fan. I'm a massive fan of Dean Ambrose. Of course I am. Oh, yeah. You got that right. I'm a big fan of Dean Ambrose. Damn right I am. Damn right. Big fan of the lunatic. Yes, indeed. Hulkamania, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster. Yes, yes. Yes, indeed. Hulk Hogan will live on forever. Make no mistake about it. Hulk Hogan will live on forever. Because Hulk Hogan is forever. Brother. We never got to see John Cena versus Hulk Hogan, but we did get to see The Rock versus Hulk Hogan. And boy, what a moment that was. That was a WrestleMania moment that will live on forever. I guess the next big dream match that we could get right now would be Stone Cold Steve Austin versus CM Punk. That would be the next big dream match that we could get right now. Stone Cold versus CM Punk, okay? I mean, sadly, guys, if you look at the 80s of wrestling, if you look at the 80s and the 70s, half those rosters, half those wrestlers are wiped right out. Half of them are dead. Half of them are no longer with us. Sadly and unfortunately, they're no longer with us. It was rumored, bro. Again, we do talk about rumors, gossip, and speculation. Sometimes it happens, and sometimes it doesn't happen. I don't control what I read, what I see, what I hear, but I just report on and I bring the videos to you guys. Whether it's credible, legitimate, illegitimate, whether it comes out to be true or not, false, I don't control it. I just give you what I see, read, hear, and know. That's all I do here on Seanzview. We didn't see Dean Ambrose versus Hulk Hogan. No, we did not get to see that. Although I don't know how much sense that match would have made. It would have been epic to see Stone Cold versus Hulk Hogan. That was another dream match that many people wanted to see. Hulk Hogan versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. That would have been another one. I'm shocked that Austin and The Rock didn't show up for Hulk Hogan's 10-bell tribute, the 10-bell salute. I was a little shocked by Austin and The Rock not showing up. Only Ric Flair, Sergeant Slaughter, and a few others are still alive from the 80s. And that's just a sad state of affairs. That is a sad state of fact right now. Yep, you got Ric Flair, Sergeant Slaughter, Ricky the Dragon Steele, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Bret Hart. There's a very select few, Jake the Snake, a very select few that are still alive from the 80s, the 70s. If you look at the first, 5 or 6 WrestleManias, half that roster is dead and wiped right out. You look at the first 5 or 6 WrestleManias, and again, a lot of those wrestlers aren't even with us anymore. Especially WrestleMania 1, 2, and 3. Especially if you look at WrestleMania 1, 2, and 3. It's very sad. It is very, very sad. It's a miscarriage of justice is what it is. I am Irish. I am Italian. Meatball. I am New York. I am New York City. New York. Italiano. You even think about the greats that Hulk Hogan went against that are no longer here. The great Earthquake, the great Yokozuna, the great Andre the Giant, the great Typhoon. Oh, hey, wait a minute. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, luckily, is still with us. Yes, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, is still alive and well. Thank God. Thank God for Ted DiBiase. Phew. IRS, Erwin Shyster, IRS, still with us in 2025. Money Inc. Well, Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Brutus the Barber Beefcake is still with us in 2025, as is Jake the Snake, as is Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Thank God Triple H, The Rock, Stone Cold is still with us. Sting is still with us, luckily and thankfully. Lex Luger is still with us. The Honky Tonk Man. X-Pac, the 1, 2, 3 Kid. Earl Hebner, the referee. Good old JR, Jim Ross, still with us, thankfully and luckily. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait. Paul Orndorff, he died, didn't he? Yeah, Paul Orndorff, man. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. That was even a shock when he died. I didn't see that one coming. The Dynamite Kid, the British Bulldog, both dead. The British Bulldogs, what a great tag team they were. Yeah, Jerry the King Lawler, still with us. Luckily, what an icon. What a legendary figure is Jerry the King Lawler. Although Jerry the King Lawler is not doing good these days after that stroke that he suffered. Jerry Lawler has battled heart attacks. Jerry Lawler has battled back from 2 strokes. The fact that Jerry Lawler is still alive, thank God he's still with us. Thank God Jerry Lawler is still with us. Because now Jerry Lawler's speech is very impaired. Jerry Lawler's speech is very impaired these days. So, just very... Good old Terry Funk. Yes, indeed. Terry Funk, viewers. The late, great Terry Funk. That was another hard one, man. That was another tough one to take in. Terry Funk dying. But, man, again, the guys like Hulk Hogan, guys like Terry Funk, you didn't think of them as dying. You didn't think of them as passing away. You just had them living on and on and on. And there is an expiration date. Sadly and unfortunately, we all have an expiration date. The day we are born, our expiration date is already settled. We just don't know when. And quite frankly, I don't want to know when. I do not want to know that. I never want to know that. All right, guys, it is an hour. We do this little thing called $1 for the hour. If you can donate a super chat, a super sticker, or or become a channel member. We have been live for over an hour. If you can donate $1 for the hour, we do this little thing, a little segment called the $1 for the hour. So please, somebody donate $1 or maybe more than $1 to the super chat or the super sticker. Or if you want to become a channel member, donate right now. Click the icon, click the symbol in the chat room right now, guys. It is the money symbol or the icon. Lailani Kai, yes. Rowdy Piper, the worst death in wrestling, Chris Benoit. Well, yeah, due to the circumstances behind it. Due to the circumstances and how Chris Benoit did it and why Chris Benoit did it. Umaga, Owen Hart, yes. Well, like I said, thank God we still got legendary icons like Bret Hart, Ric Flair, Stone Cold, The Rock, Sting, The Undertaker, Triple H. Guys, we almost lost Triple H. Let's be honest here. Triple H almost died a few years ago. Triple H almost died from a massive heart attack, a massive heart event. Triple H almost died. So we'd be without Triple H right now. We're without Hulk Hogan. We're without Eddie Guerrero. We're without the greats of the greats, man. The elite of the elite. The top of the top. The granddaddy of them all. The granddaddy of them all. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, turn on all notifications, guys. It is so important to donate. It is so important. It's so crucial to become a channel member today. I need the help and the support. I need the backing of all of you. Truly, literally. Hawk from the Road Warriors. Well, they're both dead. Sadly and unfortunately, both LOD members are dead. Hawk and Animal, the most legendary tag team of all time. The LOD brought legitimacy. The LOD brought credibility to tag team wrestling. They indeed did. They indeed did, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, the late, great Vader. The late, great Vader. It's time. It's time. It's Vader time, time, time. Official cause of Hulk Hogan's death. Cancer history. Again, cancer history revealed. Again, cancer history. For those of you that keep saying I'm lying, I'm clickbaiting, I'm being fake. No, Hulk Hogan was dealing with cancer history and a heart issue. That is what ultimately led. I just wish that somebody would come out and tell us. I wish somebody from Hulk Hogan's family or Hulk Hogan's camp would say, all right, this is what was going on with Hogan in the last couple of weeks. He was on a ventilator. He was on breathing tubes. He was in hospice. We're hearing all this, but we want it confirmed. We want confirmation of what Hulk Hogan's last couple of weeks looked like, okay? We want confirmation of this. Right now, it's all rumor and hearsay. The only thing that is confirmed is that, unfortunately, Hulk Hogan is dead. Unfortunately, Hulk Hogan has passed away. That is the one thing we know of at the end of the day. That is the one true thing we know of at the end of the day about Hulk Hogan. And that in itself is a very sad state of affairs if you ask the brash and the brazen. And again, I do want to thank the 57 that are in here. And again, just to think that when Vince McMahon, when Mr. McMahon had that horrible car accident the other day, Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon would have been dead on the same day. We would have lost Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon on the same day. The two people responsible for WrestleMania 1, WrestleMania 2, WrestleMania 3, WrestleMania 4, Donald Trump had a big to do at WrestleMania 4 and 5 and Trump Plaza and Trump Casino. We all remember that. Big John Studd, yes, Stud. Sid Vicious, yes, Psycho Sid dying. Remember Psycho Sid. Psycho Sid was another tough one to take in, man. All the brothers, all the sisters, all the wrestlers, all the athletes, all the icons, all the Hall of Famers, all these timeless athletes that we've lost, all these sports individuals. Man, wow. Not what you want to read, see, or hear about. The last thing you want to hear about, viewers, the last thing you want to hear about. Very traumatic. Very, very traumatic, viewers, fans, and subscribers. But I'm going to do all I can to be here for you guys. Day in and night out, guys. I'm assuming he doesn't have a girlfriend. Who doesn't have a girlfriend? What do you mean? Who doesn't have a girlfriend, bro? Do I have cancer? No, I don't have cancer. Hulk Hogan's got cancer, bro. Hulk Hogan had cancer. Hulk Hogan had heart issues. He had AFib. Hulk Hogan had to be stretched out of his home. WWE did tributes to Hogan 3 days this week. WWE did a tribute to Hulk Hogan on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. It's almost like WWE did a tribute to Hulk Hogan, then Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and then to Terry Bollea, the person Terry Bollea. It's almost like they did the three tributes to three different characters for Hulk Hogan. That's kind of what I viewed it as. That's kind of how I took it in. That's kind of how I viewed it. I want to thank the 78. Again, if you're a WWE fan, you're going to want to subscribe, click the bell, and turn on all notifications because this is the hottest place for WWE for the last decade. For over 10 years, I've been producing and giving all of you WWE fans, all of my subscribers, all of my channel members, all the feedback, all the drama, all the intensity, all the integrity of the WWE. This is your number one place to be, the brash and the brazen. What a fight it would have been. Yeah, what a match it would have been if John Cena went against Hulk Hogan. What an iconic match that would have been. And I wish we could have saw it. You know, we could have probably saw that in 2005, 2006, or 2007. We could have maybe even got that in 2008, but it never materialized, just like Austin and Hogan. The match may have been too big for wrestling. The match may have been too big for wrestling. Or was it too big for the personas that were in it? Was it too big for the personalities that clashed in it, viewers? Cancer is nothing to mess with. I lost my dad. Is going through cancer yet again. My mom is battling cancer yet again. So, you know, speculate about. It's nothing to joke about. It's nothing to, you know, throw shade at. I mean, cancer is the real deal. And I just hope that when Hulk Hogan passed, I hope it was quick. I hope it was fast. And I just hope Hulk Hogan wasn't suffering. Although it sounds like he was. I hope to God that Hulk Hogan wasn't suffering, but it sounds like he was in his final days. That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah, my mom has cancer, bro. My mom already beat cancer, but then it returned. It came back. Over 10 years later, my mom's cancer has returned. And boy, it's sad. It's maddening. It's tragic. But I'm there for my mom. I'm doing all I can to support her through her treatment, through her visits, through her doctors. I am trying to fight the good fight with my parents, my mom, my dad also going through skin cancer. A lot of debilitating things. And then we heard that John Cena battled skin cancer, guys. We heard that the great John Cena recently battled skin cancer. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, look it up. John Cena had a fight with skin cancer. Luckily, I think he's going to be okay. I think he's going to be okay. But Jim Ross also had cancer. Jim Ross was also battling cancer itself. You know, cancer, screw cancer, man. F cancer, as they say. Screw cancer. God bless. Thank you very much. Godspeed to all of you. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Again, we have a lot of news and rumors and speculation, gossip, hearsay, a lot of reports, a lot of headlines, a lot of breaking news to bring up to my viewers, my fans, and my subscribers. And remember, it's so important, it's so crucial to like the video, guys. Remember to like the video. You know, something. When you think about Hulk Hogan and all his accomplishments and all Hulk Hogan's accolades and everything Hulk Hogan stood for and everything Hulk Hogan lived for, man, he lived for that feeling. He got off on that adrenaline. He got off on the love, the admiration of the fans. He truly, really did. He truly did give viewers, fans, and subscribers. Hulk Hogan might as well been a junkie because he lived off the emotion, the passion of the fans, the heart, the exhilaration, the excitement, the aura, because Hulk Hogan brought all that and much more. He brought the aura, the excitement, the vibe, the entertainment, the intrigue, the colorful. Hulk Hogan was as colorful as they get, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Make no mistake about that. Hulk Hogan was as recognizable. He was so charismatic, so full of life, so full of energy, so full of mania. Hulkamania. Hulkamania running wild like all time. Of course, I reported that Hulk Hogan died. There was rumors that, yes, there was rumors. Again, there was rumors that Hulk Hogan did in fact die last month. But that was rumor. But now it's confirmed that Hulk Hogan has sadly and unfortunately and untimely passed away at just 71 years old. And it's just hard to imagine. It's hard to believe, guys. It is hard to believe. Again, I want to spend as much time with my viewers, my fans, my subscribers as I can. Whether it's a live stream, whether it's a YouTube video, whether it's a YouTube short, we're going to give you more content. We're going to give you more videos. We're going to give you more upgrades. We're going to give you more downloads. We're going to give you more than we ever can. Yeah, it's been one full week. Yes, sadly, can you believe it? And this went by really quick. It went by really fast. Just like this entire year is going by way too quick, way too fast. This summer is just flying right by like there was no summer. Before you know it, it's going to be Christmas again. What is going on? What is going on with these times? Well, bro, I talked about the rumor. Again, there was rumors. Again, rumors that Hulk Hogan died, but that was only a hoax. It was a rumor. It was fake. But then, sadly, he did die a month later. Sadly, yes. Sadly and unfortunately. Look, the last thing we wanted was Hulk Hogan to die. The last thing that we wanted was Hulk Hogan to pass away. Nobody wanted to hear that. Nobody wanted to believe that. Nobody wanted to take it in. And here we are a week later, and we'll never see Hulk Hogan ever again. We can't say, well, what if this or what if that, because nobody's come back from death yet. Nobody has come back from heaven to tell us what it's like. Nobody has come back from the rebirth, okay? I wish Hulk Hogan's wife didn't have this rumor a couple of weeks ago. I think Sean mentioned about rumors. Rumors are everywhere. I barely died last day of March, but I believe in Sean. Thank you so much to Matthew. Thank you so much to Muhammad and Matthew and Brad in the chat room. I thank all of you for being here. Again, we give you hourly updates. Remember to click that bell, subscribe. Remember to donate. Remember to become a channel member. Remember to always be willing and able. And remember to always get your comments and your feedback out there, because remember, without you, there is no Sean's View. Hulk Hogan was a powerhouse, guys. Hulk Hogan was a powerhouse. He didn't have to do the flips, the dips, the dives. But you will see that when Hulk Hogan was in Japan or China or wherever he was, Hulk Hogan did actually do more moves, more maneuvers, more finishers. Hulk Hogan was a little bit more agile. Hulk Hogan was a little bit more athletic outside of the WWE, if you remember that. There is actually footage. There's actually clips online where Hulk Hogan was actually more agile in other wrestling promotions. Not necessarily WCW or in the NWO, but outside of the WWE, again, I think it was either in China or Japan, Hulk Hogan actually had more moves to his repertoire. Hulk Hogan did, in fact, have more maneuvers to his repertoire. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. Your feedback. Uh-oh, guys, we got breaking news, guys. Breaking news coming in right now. A state of emergency has been declared for millions of Americans after a life-threatening storm is hitting right now. Oh, boy. Again, breaking news. A state of emergency has been declared for millions of Americans as a life-threatening storm is hitting. Viewers, are you getting the storm right now? Life-threatening, viewers. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Hopefully the storm doesn't hit over here. I think it's only supposed to rain where we are, guys. But live here on Sean'sview, we're going to stay with it. We're going to be live as live can be. Look it up on your cell phone, your laptop, your desktop. I guess we're going to have a lot of rain, a lot of wind, a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning. I guess it's going to be the perfect storm, guys. It is going to be the perfect storm, apparently. Yo, Sean, did you know that Eve never ate the apple and Satan did? That's why he is forbidden forever. Well, thank you for that knowledge, bro. Thank you for that knowledge, bro. Again, I want to thank the 57. I want to thank the people in here before this. I want to thank the people in here after this. And I want to thank the people that are in here right now. Yeah, animals do not like thunder and lightning. They don't like the sound of rain. They don't like the darkness. They don't like the clouds. They don't like the clout. Hulk Hogan is being cremated. Stay safe. Yes, stay safe to everybody. Yes, everybody, take warning, take room. Again, breaking news coming in right now during this live episode of WWE News Rumors Headlines. A threatening storm is threatening millions of people right now. A horrible, bad storm is hitting the United States of America, the USA. And again, I want everybody to take cover. I want everyone to be safe. I want everybody to be sound. Man, I don't know. It's all rumor. We don't know if Hulk Hogan's going to be buried, if he's going to be cremated. We don't know what's going to happen with Hulk Hogan. There has been no solid facts. There's been no solid reports about it yet. It's only rumor and hearsay about Hulk Hogan being cremated. Last I knew, Hulk Hogan is going to be in a casket. And the big drama in the Hogan family is whether or not he should be in the red and yellow or the black and white. That is the big drama going on right now surrounding the immortal Hulk Hogan. Again, I want everyone to stay safe during this hellacious storm, this deadly storm. Again, millions of Americans are now being warned about this deadly storm. Do you think that the Shield is going to return to help Roman Reigns? Man, that would be epic, man. How epic would that be? How extraordinary would that be? How off the charts would that be if the Shield were to return? That would be off the damn chain. Make no mistake about that. Yet, regrettably, yes, regrettably, Hulk Hogan died of heart issues and cancer and AFib. AFib was included in that as well. Yep. It's hard to believe that we're going to watch wrestling without Hulk Hogan, without that icon, without that legendary figure, without Hulkamania, man. It's a sour day. It's a sour, sad, scarred day. We're scarred forever, guys. We are absolutely scarred forever. But we always have the memories, the moments, and the times to remember the legendary Hulk Hogan. Yeah, imagine if it was an angle. Imagine if it was a storyline. Yeah, imagine. Yeah, well, that's all it is imaginary. I wish it was, bro. I wish it was an angle. I wish it was a storyline. But sadly, it is the real deal. It is the real deal. And guys, remember to become a channel member. If you want me to stay on YouTube, we need your support. We need your backing. I have been crying every day since he died. Yeah, Harry, man, I'm with you, man. I'm with you, Harry. I haven't been able to sleep right. I haven't been able to eat right. I haven't been able to get my casualties about me. It has been a pain in the pancreas ever since Hulk Hogan died. And then Ozzy Osbourne. We got Anthony in the room. We got Tammy in the room. We got Harry in the room. We got Matthew in the room. Again, I want to thank and respect the loyal viewers, fans, and the subscribers. You are all of you in this room right now are the ones that brought me to the dance. Let's see. Little burp coming up here, guys. Little burp coming up. Little McDonald's coming up right now. Malcolm, see, all right, here's the thing. A lot of people are getting on my butt. A lot of people are giving me death threats because I didn't bring up Malcolm Jamal Warner. I didn't bring him up because I wasn't a fan of the show. I didn't watch the show. I didn't know about him. I never heard about him. I didn't know who he was. That is why I didn't bring up Malcolm Jamal Warner. Wasn't that his name? Was that his name? I don't even know if that was his name because I was getting a lot of flack. I was getting a lot of backlash. I was getting a lot of criticism. Well, Sean, you brought up Ozzy Osbourne. You brought up Hulk Hogan, but you didn't bring up Malcolm. Sorry for the burp. I apologize. Sorry for the burp. At least I'm still hot and cute and beautiful. Just kidding. I'm ugly. But anyways, the fact of the matter is this, is that I didn't watch the Cosby show. I didn't watch the Cosby show. Is that where he was even from? Again, I'm not a racist. I'm not against blacks. I'm not against whites. I'm not against Hispanics. I'm not against Ireland. I'm not against Scandinavia. I'm not against Yokohama. I'm not against Japan. I'm not against Jerusalem. I'm not against Idaho. I'm not against Wyoming. I'm not against this, that, and the other. It was a mistake, I guess. I mean, I didn't even know about the guy. Again, I want to thank the viewers, the fans, the subscribers. I want to thank you for being here. We are a WWE talk channel. We bring up WWE news, rumors, headlines, speculation, gossip, angles, storylines. We bring up the drama against WWE. I am not against any Indians. I have nothing against anybody. I have nothing against the Native American Tatanka. Oh, Tatanka's still with us, guys. The Native American Tatanka is still with us in this day and era. Thank God. The Native American Tatanka. Yeah, to think that there were people that were happy that Hulk Hogan died. Can you believe that there were people that were satisfied that Hulk Hogan passed away? That is sick, sinister, and repulsive. That is the most repulsive thing I've ever seen, read, or heard in a long, long time. Maybe the most Maybe the saddest thing I've ever seen, read, ever. Maybe. To wish death upon a man. And you know what? Hulk Hogan isn't here to react. He isn't here to respond. Hulk Hogan is no longer here to have a voice, a choice, because he's not here. He's passed away. You got to be repulsive to wish death upon a man. You got to be repulsive to say, oh, good thing he's dead. I'm glad he's dead. He didn't deserve life. He didn't deserve to live here. He didn't deserve to breathe. That's what some people were saying. That is what some people were saying on the interwebs, the internet, the World Wide Web. Did you know the other day after they boot Hulk Hogan in California, all of those fires started? Really? Really? Yes, and then Buff Bagwell. This has been a rough year for wrestling, guys. This has been a very rough year for professional wrestling. Whether you're a WWE fan, a WCW fan, an AEW fan, this has been a very rough, a very tough, a very turbulent year if you're a wrestling fan. We'll make note of that right now. Bowel obstruction was the worst thing I've ever had. Oh, man, how did you know you had bowel obstruction? I guess you weren't able to go to the bathroom. Did you have a scan, an x-ray? Did you have symptoms? That's awful. That's horrible. I'm sad to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. That is a very sad, sad thing, man. That is horrible. Again, shout out to the viewers, the fans, the subscribers. Reportedly, Hulk Hogan was dealing with some sort of leukemia, some sort of blood cancer, according to the autopsy. Again, according to the autopsy report on the death of Hulk Hogan, he dealt with severe heart issues, AFib, and he dealt with some sort of cancer, whether that was leukemia or a blood cancer, which I think is the same thing. Yes, Ben, you got that right, Ben. Subscribe, hit the bell, and stay up to date with the brash and the brazen. Remember to take this video and share it with your friends, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your family, your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles. Tell everyone you know in the malls, the movies, at your work, at school. Tell everyone you know about Seanzviewent Entertainment. Yeah, so far, shockingly, there's been no news about a Hulk Hogan funeral. Shockingly and sadly. The plans are still coming together. The plans are still coming together as it concerns the Hulk Hogan funeral. Even Kamala, guys. Remember the late, great Kamala no longer with us. The late, great Kamala. Thank God Kurt Angle is still with... Guys, do you understand that Kurt Angle could have been dead already? Do you understand that Kurt Angle could have been dead already as well? But luckily, Kurt Angle is still alive and with us. Thank God for the American hero. Intelligence, integrity, and insanity. At this point, it's insanity. I would assume that Hulk Hogan is going to be buried. But again, I don't know what Hulk Hogan's wishes were. I can't see Hulk Hogan being cremated. But again, you never know. Never say never in the business of wrestling. Never say never in the business of entertainment. Because again, you just never, ever know. They better mention Hulk Hogan at SummerSlam. Because again, Hulk Hogan is undefeated. Hulk Hogan is undefeated at SummerSlam. Yeah, I'm glad that Diamond Dallas Page is still with us. Yeah, me too, man. Nigel, I'm so glad that DDP is still with us. He's still doing that DDP yoga. DDP looks to be in the best health of his life. You know, DDP could come back for one more match the way he looks now. I mean, DDP looks revitalized. He looks rejuvenated. You know, Hulk Hogan, man. There'll never be another. There'll never be another Hulkamania. There'll never be another Hulkamaniac. There'll never be the red and yellow man. Yeah, we still got Chris Jericho, Jerry Lynn, Dean Malenko. Yeah, but Dean Malenko isn't doing that great these days either. Dean Malenko reportedly isn't doing that great. Jericho's doing okay. Jerry Lynn, I think, is doing okay. We got Abyss. We still got Abyss. We still got the phenomenal AJ Styles. We still got Seth freaking Rollins. We still got Roman Reigns. We still got Braun Breaker. We still have... No, we even lost Doink the Clown. Sadly and unfortunately, we even lost Doink the Clown. Dink and Doink. Remember Dink and Doink? Even Jim the Anvil Neidhart should still be with us, but he's not. Jim the Anvil Neidhart should still be with us. How many wrestlers that passed away are mentioned by the president and vice president and the governor? Not many, man. Not many. You could probably count it on one hand. Hulk Hogan was brought up by Donald Trump, though. Hulk Hogan can be... You know what? Hulk Hogan's probably responsible. One of the major reasons why Donald Trump is president right now, probably because of Hulk Hogan. Probably because of all the promotion and all the mic work and all the talking that Hulk Hogan did for Donald Trump. Yeah, man, it's sad, man. It's a very sad state of affairs. It's very unfortunate. It's very shocking. It's very saddening. It's very depressing. It's very traumatic, guys. It is. It is. All these words are interchangeable that I'm using. I'm even using the same word twice or three times because it truly is. Historic for all the wrong reasons. Historic for all the wrong reasons. Again, I like to share my time with my channel members, my subscribers, my viewers. I am here for you guys. I've spent over an hour and 20 minutes. And again, we do this multiple times a day. I upload multiple videos for all of you. Hulk Hogan gave the best speech at the RNC. Have Bray Wyatt met Hulk Hogan before he passed or no? I'm sure Bray Wyatt and Hulk Hogan met. I would have to assume. I don't have that confirmed, but I would have to assume that at one time or another they either met or crossed paths. Something. You would have to assume. You would have to assume. You would have to think, man. You would have to think. Didn't Bray Wyatt and Hulk Hogan do a segment together? I think they did. Yes, they did. They did, actually. You're right. Hulk Hogan and Bray Wyatt, yes, they did both do a speech together. Welcome to my channel members, my channel subscribers. Thank you. Big shout out to my channel members during this episode of The Brash and the Brazen. Yes, Brody Lee, we lost as well. Yep. There's only, guys, when you think about this, this is sad to think about. There's only one member of the original NWO still alive. That's Kevin Nash. And there's only one member of the original Wyatt family still alive. And that's Big Red Eric Rowan. So when you think about how sad that is, how demonic that is, there's only one member of the Wyatt family alive, and there's only one member of the NWO alive, unless you want to include Eric Bischoff in the original NWO. I'm not talking about the red and yellow, black and yellow, red and yellow, pink and yellow. I'm talking about the original three-man group, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Hulk Hogan. The original three-man group. I'm only talking about Hulk Hogan and Scott Hall are no longer with us. I am very appreciative if you're here for the first time. If you're here for the first time, remember to subscribe. Remember to click the bell and turn on all notifications. We give you around-the-clock WWE talk, WWE videos. We give you WWE content all day, every day. Well, not all day, but throughout the day, around the clock. I never stop, non-stop for my viewers, fans, and subscribers. Yes, we also lost Virgil. Virgil, the manager at Ted DiBiase. Yes, Virgil even passed away. The late, great Virgil. Yes. Oh, man. Dusty Rhodes. We can't forget about the American Dream. Dusty Rhodes no longer with us. Passed on, passed away. Sadly and unfortunately and untimely. Moolah and Mae Young. Yes, the Moolah and Mae Young, indeed. Man. The fabric of Americana, Hulk Hogan. And the Wyatt family isn't even that old. It made its debut in 2013. It's crazy that only one member is still alive. Yep, Umaga, the late great Umaga. My name is Armando Alejandro Estrada. We remember him. Yes, Test. Test no longer with us. The great Test. Even one half of Crime Time is dead. One half of the tag team Crime Time is also dead, sadly. It is a very sad, sad time to be a wrestling fan, viewers. It is a very, very sad, sad time to be a WWE fan. Especially if you grew up in the 70s and the 80s. Especially if you grew up in the 70s and the 80s. Wow. It's a heartbreaker. It's a heart-wrencher. It's so unexpected. Yes, Hulk Hogan did indeed also have cancer. And what took him was the heart and the AFib. But ultimately, cancer did not help. Steroid abuse didn't help. maybe drink. Well, Hulk Hogan was also a drinker. I don't know if in his final years, but Hulk Hogan did indeed drink alcohol, so that could have contributed. Listen, there was a lot of contribution. Wow. There was a lot that contributed. That's what I wanted to say. There was a lot that contributed to the death of Hulk Hogan. Now, the only thing I can say is I don't think Hulk Hogan smoked cigarettes. I don't think Hulk Hogan was into tobacco. I hope not. I don't think he did. He might have got high a couple times. Hulk Hogan might have got high. Hulk Hogan might have smoked weed a couple times. But I don't think Hulk Hogan was into smoking cigarettes. I don't know if he ever did. I don't know if he ever got into that. But I know Hulk Hogan was a drinker. I know Hulk Hogan was into alcohol. I don't know if he was an alcoholic per se, but he definitely drank beer. Okay? So again, I think there was so many contributing factors to Hulk Hogan dying. So contributing factors. That's, again, hard for me to say, easy for you to pronounce. Contributing factors. I just wish we didn't have to factor in the fact that Hulk Hogan is dead. I just wish we didn't have to factor in any of that. None of that, viewers. None of it. Yeah, Roman Reigns' uncle and father and uncle passed away. Again, viewers, I want to thank all of you for being here. If it weren't for you, there would be no Seanzviewent. I'm from the great state of NY, from New York City. New York City and the brash and the brazen. Seanzviewent, NY City. But I used to be from Massachusetts. I used to be from Rhode Island. I used to be from Michigan. I've been a lot of places. I've lived a lot of different areas. I've lived in a lot of different cities, a lot of different states. But my main right now is in New York City. Yes, indeed. I give you the feed because you need Seanzviewent entertainment in the life because it's only right. And remember, guys, we do multiple videos a day. We give you content. We give you countless content in the WWE. We give you non-stop WWE news, rumors, headlines. That's why I want everyone right now to set a reminder on your watch, your cell phone, your iPad, your TV, your desktop, or just write on a sticky note or write on a piece of paper to catch Seanzviewent around the clock. Day in and day out. Any day that ends in Y, I'll be here. Any day that ends in Y, as long as there's not a sickness or an emergency. Obviously, if there's an emergency or sickness, I can't be here. But every day that ends in Y, barring the fact that there's no sickness or no emergencies, I will be here for the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. Yes, indeed, because I am committed to each and every one of you. Because I'm Sean's frickin' view. Captain Lou Albano. We got people from Columbus, Ohio in the chat room. We got people from Columbus, Ohio in the chat room. Guys, I'm going to shout out your hometown, your home state. Feel free to put down your home state, your hometown below. Where are you from? I'll shout it out right now live on the show. Just remember to like the video and comment. We got people from England in the chat room. We got people from England, San Diego, Venice. Well, we got people from England, San Diego, Venice. We got anything else going in the chat room? Venice, Tennessee. We got people from Tennessee in the chat room. Shout out to Tennessee. Venice, Florida. Virginia. Michigan. I used to be from Michigan. I used to live there. I used to be there. Pontiac, Michigan. I was like 20 minutes away from the Pontiac Silverdome that they freaking took down. I was so sad that they did that. I was so sad. I was so mad that they tore down that great stadium, the Pontiac Silverdome. I am from Indiana. San Diego, home of WrestleMania 3. Yes, the home of WrestleMania 3. We will never forget that. We will always remember that, and that is a fact. I am from Indiana. What is good from Denver? What is going on, bro? Shout out to Denver. Shout out to Indiana. Shout out to WrestleMania 3. I guess according to some online, I guess Hulk Hogan's going to be cremated. I guess. I'm a little shocked by that. I thought Hulk Hogan would have wanted to been, buried, but I guess not. I guess I'm wrong. If there's any updates, I'll bring it to you guys, because this is why we do countless videos a day. This is why we do many updates a day. Yes, he is. I am sad. Hi from Minnesota. We got people from Minnesota in the chat room today. People from Minnesota. People from Rochester, New York. People from Rochester, New York. Live on the Brash and the Brazen. I watched WrestleMania YouTube channel. Bring back Destination X and TNA. Yes, the X division. Yes, when they had that big X going across the ring, yeah, they should bring that back. I agree. I am going to buy the NWO belt, brother. Yes, that would be a good thing. That would be a smart choice. Guys, anything Hulk Hogan, you'd want to buy it now because it's going up. It's skyrocketing. The price of the Hulk Hogan name is skyrocketing. Whether it's action figures, whether it's T-shirts, whether it's merchandise, whether it's backpacks, whether it's magazines, whether it's books, anything Hulk Hogan right now is skyrocketing in price. It is skyrocketing. Again, guys, if you're in the room, remember to like the video. Remember to hit the thumbs up. It's so important. It's so crucial to this channel to like, comment, subscribe, and give me feedback. The irresistible force meets the immovable object. Yes, we'll never forget that call at WrestleMania 3. We will never, ever forget that. Danville, Virginia. We got people from Danville, Virginia in the chat room. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Guys, can you believe it only took a week? It only took a week to the day that Hulk Hogan passed away. Because again, Hulk Hogan died and passed away a week ago today. And now we're already finding out the autopsy. We're already finding out the cause of death of Hulkamania, of Hulk Hogan. We are already finding out the cause of death. How fast and how quick was that? Again, viewers, without you, there is no show. And if you remember to hit that subscribe button, remember to comment, and remember to like the video. Remember to become a channel member if you want to save and secure my future on this website. Seanzview, you need a championship belt, a Hulk Hogan championship belt. Well, if it means anything to you, I do have the belt that Hulk Hogan held, the Winged Eagle WWE Championship. I do have the Winged Eagle WWE title held by the late, great Hulk Hogan. The one that he won at WrestleMania 9 from the late, great Yokozuna. Yeah, nobody will break the WrestleMania record. The legendary Undertaker. The Undertaker was another man that is and still, was and still is a treasure like Hulk Hogan. But luckily, Hulk Hogan, luckily, the Undertaker's still with us, but sadly, Hulk Hogan's no longer with us. So that's where the difference lays. That's where the difference lies right there. Yeah, again, guys, the whole world knew. The whole world knew about Hulk Hogan. Whether you were a wrestling fan or not, you knew the name of the immortal Hulk Hogan. And if you didn't know the name of Hulk Hogan, well then, you might have been born in like 2015, 2016, if you don't know the name Hulk Hogan. So, again, anybody that is anybody knows who Hulk Hogan is. Yes, we also don't have Paul Bearer anymore, one of the all-time great legends, one of the all-time great managers. One of the all-time great managers in Paul Bearer. My Undertaker, he's here. Rest in peace. Yes, my Undertaker, he's alive. All right, that was a horrible, horrible way to do it, but I tried. You know, I tried. Yeah, I know, man. To lose Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne in the same week. Nobody could make that up, man. Nobody could make that up. Our thoughts and our prayers and our well wishes go out to Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania, who reportedly died. The autopsy showed heart and cancer problems. Heart and cancer problems for the immortal, the one and only Hulk Hogan. We also don't have New Jack with us, guys. New Jack, remember ECW original New Jack? He's no longer with us either. Even New Jack has passed away. Even New Jack has died. Yeah, rest in peace to the suicidal, homicidal, genocidal, death-defying Sabu. At least we still got CM Punk. At least we still have the best in the world, CM Punk. Yes, indeed we do. Luckily. Luckily for that. The late, great Razor Ramon. The late, great Scott Hall. Oozing with machismo. Toothpick. Hey, yo. Say hello. Take a look at the bad guy. Yeah, Razor Ramon was one of my all-time favorites growing up as a kid, as a tyke, as a child, as a baby. Hulk Hogan. Razor Ramon. Man, Jake the Snake. Thank God he's still with us. The Big Boss Man. The LOD. Shout out to the 65. Shout out to the 65 in this room at this time, at this stage. The Barbarian. Yeah, that's a good question. Is the Barbarian still with us? That's a good... I'd have to Google that. I think he is. I think the Barbarian is still alive. The Rick the Model Montel. Remember Rick the Model Montel? He's still with us. Rick the Model's still with us, luckily. Thankfully. Even Giant Gonzalez died, guys. Even Giant Gonzalez died. Inferno Wrestling Showcase. Welcome, man. Inferno Wrestling Showcase. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the brash and the brazen, where we will never be mistaken or overtaken. If you're a WWE fan, you're going to want to subscribe. You're going to want to stay glued to this channel. For over 10 years, for over a decade, I've been giving all of you the news, the rumors, the headlines, the deadlines in WWE. Because this is the undeniable, this is unquestionably the unapologetic, brash, and brazen. We are going to be unhinged and we are going to be unhooked. We are going to spice it up, guys. We're going to bring Sean's View Entertainment to levels we have never seen before, levels we never knew existed here on Sean's View Entertainment. I want to shout out the 66 people that are in here at this time. Thank you so much for joining and being a part of this. Hulk Hogan spanned so many generations, so many years, so many different eras. Hulk Hogan was the greatest good guy, and then Hulk Hogan went on to become the greatest bad guy of all time. Nobody did it quite like Hulk Hogan. Who would have ever thought that Hulk Hogan would have went down as the single greatest bad guy in the world of professional wrestling? But Hulk Hogan indeed did do just that. He indeed did do just that. Hulk Hogan was a symbol for so many different things, for so many different reasons, on so many different levels. But guys, remember, we do multiple videos a day. Viva La Raza. Hulkamania, brother. Subscribe, because there is no other like Sean's View Entertainment. Plenty more to come. We got a lot of regular videos coming up. We got a lot of breaking news. We got a lot of headlines. Don't forget that Sean's View Entertainment is your premier, premium, undisputed place to be, because Sean's View Entertainment wouldn't have it, and I couldn't have it any other way. Subscribe today if you're a WWE fan. Thank you so much for joining me on this very sad, rainy, dreary, cool day. Summer 2025. A year that will live on forever and ever in the minds and the hearts and the souls of every single wrestling fan. Rest in peace to the immortal Hulk Hogan. Subscribe, click the bell, become a channel member today. Thank you very much to everybody. Thank you. Thank you. You are what makes Sean's View drive through.